This video is talking about Technic Brick. So the Technic Brick is a basic Lego system brick, but it has holes in it, which allows it to connect with other brick via connector pegs, which you would just click into the side. Once you click that into the side, then you can connect another brick. Normally, you would use to connect brick, you would use a plate to connect the brick across, so it would allow it to have a rigid form or for design to do other things. So, to name a few of the Technic Brick and how they're named, this is a 1x16 Technic Brick, or a studded brick, Technic stud brick. So 1 by is how wide it is, and how long it is 16 studs. But the holes in the middle would be 15. So you may hear some refer to it as 15 hole brick, which would be correct, or a 1x16 Technic brick. So you have 1x16, 1x14, which are more rare, 1x12, 1x10, which is another rare one, 1x8, which is used a lot, 1x6 Technic brick, 1x4, 1x2 Technic brick. Now, these are a little different. This is a 1x2 Technic brick with 2 holes. So what they've done is, instead of having 1 hole in the middle, they put 2 holes, which allow you to have more rigid shapes. And a lot of art comes out of this as well. This allows you to put different system round brick in here, or square flat plate brick in here to show different contexts on buildings, street signs, and other aspects, even vehicles, for smaller vehicles, for lights. You can put some kind of element here, like a yellow translucent or transparent item there to show in a smaller build. Then you have a 1x2 Technic brick with a cross in the middle, and this cross is mainly for your axle elements. So you can get an axle part and put it in here, and then connect with something else. The reason why you would put an axle, use a cross piece, would be, let's see if I can show this with yellow on yellow. Let's get a different color. The regular 1x2 Technic brick, once you put your piece in, it allows it to spin. So I can get that to spin slowly. So it allows it to move freely through the element. When you use the cross element, you can then allow when the axle is moving, you allow this part to be rigid as well. For say you put a gear on this end and you're transferring energy, well, if you want it, let me transfer these over a different way. If you wanted your gear to turn your model, you would put your gear on that axle, will transfer over. Or if you wanted your gear to turn but move freely in this element, it would just float through and not distract or disturb your frame element. So those are different units you would use in connectability there. And then you have your 1x1 Technic brick, which is it's not new, but they've not had it around a while. I wish they would have had this when I started building a long time ago. This would have been fantastic. So this allows you to use just this one brick to slide in between a space, but still allow it to have a ability to connect with your model and connect down to and transfer things to go through. Or again, in art pieces, regular structure, micro builds and such, you can use this 1x1 Technic brick in those areas as well. You also see we have Technic brick in angles. This is one of a few that I want to show you. This will be a 90-degree. So a 1x4x4 90-degree angled brick. And then So you would use this if you want to put it on maybe a plate element. I know. I put the color contrast is a little, oh, let's see if I can reach into my area over here. Ha, here we go. So you would put this element as an angle, and you can allow different axles to go out of this element, or if you position it in a different way, you can have it going here and maybe connect with a conical or a crown gear to transfer energy coming in from one side to the next side. And look at our gear video for that part to talk about how the gear will connect in this and other elements. And then you have your Technic frame. So Technic brick frame, and then you have your Technic frame. So this is a brick frame and this is a Technic frame. Yes, it kind of loses out. You could say a Technic beam or beam frame. You can get into a lot of different words in there, but I just want to kind of explain the difference between these. This would be studless, of course, and it has a lot of different holes in top and sides, which will allow you to build at a smaller frame, a module frame. But that's something we'll talk about in the frame video as well. So the studded part will allow you to use this on regular builds, regular house creations, and maybe add a turntable to the top of it. You can add a turntable, click that to the side, turn it upside down. Click that to the side and then allow maybe a light for a beach scene for a lighthouse, or maybe a fire station, or turning a car scene if you're doing a video, turning your models around. So this element would allow you to just snap this on and transfer that connectability to other elements as well. So that will be in a gear video as well. So I just want to kind of give you a oversight on the Technic brick, which is different from the beam. And I'll do more video on how these frames worked, the years they used these mainly, why they got away from using them in some of the creations like the Technic cars, vehicles, and such, and how they brought them back and why as well. So stay tuned. Look forward to more videos. Again, subscribe so you can see when other videos are coming out. And we'll look forward to talking about more Technic with you. Thank you.